Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm coming back with another video. This is yours truly, Fabio Hart. And what I want to talk about today is marketing. Because even though I got a lot of videos on marketing, I don't think people will take the time. I think the fact that I have so many videos, it becomes overwhelming to people, and they just don't look through the videos. So here we go. Um, I have received a phone call and an email today, and it's been kind of weighing heavy on my mind because a lot of times when people don't get an account when they think they're going to get an account, they get very maybe sad and very like, well, this is not the business for me. And what you guys have to understand is in any business, and especially in cleaning, you're going to have those times where it's just not going to go your way. You have to stay at it. If you know my story, you know I expected to get an account the first 60 days, and it didn't come until the first 90. But I was very determined. I knew that I can do it. I felt that I could do it. See, when you feel it in the pit of your stomach, and then you react on that feeling, a lot of times it goes your way. And so I want to jump right into the marketing aspect as far as what I do now. Now I have two cleaning companies because I don't win in competition with myself. I just kind of want to. That's my way of competing. You know, I don't like to compete with what everybody else is doing out there. Yeah, I know there's other cleaning companies out there, but I can give a shit how they run their business. I can care less, right? If anything, I might adopt something that they may use over in their company with what I need to do or what I should do. And you guys should always stay vigilant, always stay open to that, what your competitors are doing. The new technology, the new waves of the internet, the new waves of marketing. But once you develop a system, if the system fit for your company, don't change it. Stick on that system every day. When you go to McDonald's, they make the burger the same way every day, right? They don't change it. They don't change it because it's Friday, right? Or it's the weekend. They don't change it. They make the burger the same way. You can go in Canada, you can go in Puerto Rico, you can go anywhere. They're gonna make the Big Mac. Let's take that. They're gonna make it the same way, right? But it's a system. They developed a system, and apparently it works. That's why we have, so many franchises out here for McDonald's, right? So the same thing with the cleaning. You develop a system, find a way for it to work. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. If you're not willing to put in time, don't even start a cleaning business. If you're not willing to put in time, don't start a cleaning business because it's going to take time. Now you can get lucky and get a small account here, a small account there, but the vast majority of us won't do it, right? Now, if you're looking for immediate gratification, so to speak, or like immediate results, then I would suggest that you go over to franchising, right? Because when you're doing it independent, you're getting it out the mud. You're doing it. You're going trial and error, right? So what works for me right now? That's what this video is really pertaining about. But I always have to kind of give you guys the lead in. But cold calling and direct mail and door knocking. That's what works for me. All right. Now I develop a system. On one day I do one thing. On another day I do another thing. But it varies week after week, right? So I don't want to tell you, yeah, on Monday I do this every Monday. That's not how it works. Because my Mondays are different. Sometimes I'm traveling. I do public speaking. I'm a freelance model. I have a auto broker firm, right? So I do a lot of different things, but the dynamics are still the same. Whether you work within my office in Toledo or whether you work for Elance, which is another company that I use to handle like phone calls, and you give them the script and they'll call as many numbers. You supply the leads to them. They go ahead and make the calls. They go ahead and set up the appointments. Elance.com. Again, elance.com. I believe they changed the name to, I don't remember, but I'll try to figure it out and get it in the description box. I forgot actually. But I use Elance. They give you a report of, the progress and what happens and this and that, so you'll know what it worked. So if you guys want to go to Elance, you just type in elance.com. It may redirect you to another site, but it's the same setup. So just so you guys know, but that's elance.com. Direct mail is simply putting together a flyer, or if you order the kit from me for $299, the flyers come in. The kit, all you have to do is put in your information, make copies of it, and send it out. Right? You just put your name, your company, you edit out, where, the number, put your number in, edit out that name, put your name in, print it off, and send it out. That's it. Also, door knocking. I'm religious when it comes to door knocking. Like, I love the interaction. I love the fact where I can just kind of get up, get myself together, go from door to door and just say, hey, I'm the new cleaning company in your area. Who do you have and how can I be of service? It's not what I say verbatim, but that's essentially what I'm saying, right? So, I get a kick out of that. I push myself to the max. I give myself a quota. And that's whether it's phone calls, whether I'm making the phone calls, or Elance making the phone calls, or people working Hollywood Janitorial in the office south in Toledo making the phone calls. I give myself a quota. I hold myself to a certain level, right? And I want to meet that quota. And if I don't meet that quota, there is punishment for that. And that's whether you work for me or that's whether me. Whether it's me. I punish myself, right? You have to hold yourself to that. You can't just make a few phone calls and say, okay, I'm done for today, right? So the people that I hire call, we do a total of 4 hours a day calling, right? You may have to start and you might have to do 8 hours. I'm not saying don't take a break, don't take a lunch, don't whatever, but don't overdo it. If you say you're going to take an hour lunch, take an hour lunch. Be back on the clock, just like you would if you was working for someone, right? Get back to the phones, right? So, as long as you got a landline phone or a cell phone, you get the yellow pages, start from A's, and just call straight from the book. Or if you on your computer, just go to yellowpages.com. I tell you this all the time. Go to yellowpages.com, put in dentist offices, right? So you put in dentist office or dentists in whatever your zip code is, right? In your area, in your town, in your state. Put in your zip code, and all of the dentist offices in that zip code will come up, right? And you call straight from the screen. So you got ABC dentist, you call them. Put together a short introductory script, and you call them and just figure it out if they have a cleaning service, and if you can come out and talk to them or come out and do a free walkthrough, give them an estimate, that type of thing. If you get a no, fine. Pick up the phone and call someone else, right? No, fine, pick up but give yourself a quota. Say, hey, I want to do X amount of calls today, or you can go by leads. You can say, well, I expect myself to have X amount of leads per day, right? And what you do, you set the days up. The way I like to do it is give them an option between such and such a day, or such and such a time and such and such a time. So I might say, well, I have, let me see what's today's date, the 4th. I might say, well, I have the 5th open, I have a 9 o'clock a.m. open, and I have a 1 p.m. open. Which one would be a better fit for you? They give them an option. They don't give them and say, well, I'll think about it. They give them an option. Either the morning at 9 o'clock a.m. would be available, be a good feel for them, or either the 1 p.m. in the afternoon would be a good feel for them. Either way, I'm going to get the appointment, right? I'm going to see them. I'm going to talk to them. So that's just one that I like to use. I use a lot of different variations when I call because I'm so accustomed to calling. The more you do this, the less intimidating it'll be. The less intimidating it'll be when you call them. You do the same thing every day, folks. If you don't have a computer, go to the library. Type in da-da-da-da-da. Dentist office, law firms, churches, whoever, office parks, whatever. Type it in, put it in yellowpages.com or yellowbook.com, whichever one. Put in the name, dentist offices, law firms, churches, plants, whatever the case is, and then put in your zip code, right? And then you print off the list for all the churches, all the plants, whatever, in that zip code. And then you go home and attack the list, right? That's for those that don't have internet access at home. Go home, you attack the list, you get the phones and call them. The better way would be to just grab the yellow pages, right? Since they already go by category. Your lawyers are all on one page, your dentist offices is all on one page, and you just kind of go with that. The only difference is that it might be different zip codes. So that's why I like using the internet, because you can narrow your list to the zip code that you want to attack. Me, I like to start in my zip code first, and then the neighboring zip code, and then a neighboring zip code to that, and then a neighboring zip code. That's how I branches out with my accounts, right? So if let's say Stone Mountain, I'm real heavy in Stone Mountain. So the zip code in Stone Mountain is, what is it? I'm sorry, I stay so many places. 30083, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I would type in, let's say, dentist offices in 30083, right? Stone Mountain, Georgia. All right, and then all of the dentist offices gonna come up in Stone Mountain, Georgia, and then I would just call straight from the computer screen. Hi, I'm Fabio Hart of Hollywood Janitorial Service. Give them the spiel and find out who the direct contact is for that. I try to set something up. Now, if they say the contact person isn't available, what I do is get that person's name, and then I try to phone back on my next go round, which may be the day after tomorrow. So if I'm calling today, then I'm not going to call them right back tomorrow. 9 times out of 10, I'll probably call them the day after tomorrow, right? To give it that 1 day leeway. And then I'll call and ask directly for the person. Hey, may I speak to Gregory Smith? Sure, may I ask who's calling? This is Fabio Hart. What is the call pertaining to? The call is pertaining to a fax or email. Whether I sent the fax or email or not, I just want to get them on the phone, right? And then I can say, hey, hi Greg, this is Fabio. I sent you a fax. Did you get it? Now, I know he's just going to say he didn't get it because I didn't send it. And then I'll say, sure, we can greatly send that out again. Greatly get that over to you. I just want to verify your fax number. And then you give him the fax number, or you ask for the fax number. Just so I have it correctly, Greg, what's your fax number again? Right? So then he gives me the fax number. Then I can go ahead and fax him a flyer. Right? And that's all you're going to fax. So instead of mailing it, instead of going door to door giving it to him, you give him a flyer with your special, your offers, whatever it is you're offering, and there you go, right? So I just kind of gave you an idea of how I work the phone lines, how I do the door to door. The direct mail is the same way. You just take that same flyer, put it in an envelope, seal it. I would say hand write the address on there, your address and the sender and the receiver address, and mail it out, because it makes it personal. When it looks all corporate and all typed and you have it on the sticker and the letterhead type of thing, it makes it look, less personal, I would say, right? So go ahead. If your name is Amanda Smith and you're at 123 Oak Street, then go ahead, just write it down. Amanda Smith, 123 Oak Street. You're sending it to, Smith Law Firms, LLP, or whatever the case is. Hey, then you just right here, Smith Law Firms. Yeah, bam. And then you send it out. Now the postage is where it's going to kick your ass. It's where you're going to pay, right? Other than that, you should be okay, right? So this is just a quick video for the marketing. That's the top three things that I do to get leads. I cold call, I send letters or marketing material, and I go door to door. And you could break it down day by day. You can say, okay, on Monday I'm going to go door to door. On Tuesday I'm just going to stuff envelopes, lick and stick, stuff envelopes, right? On Wednesday I'm going to cold call, right? So then you have all your lawyers, all your churches, all your restaurants, if you're going to do restaurants, all your daycare centers, all your law firms, whatever. I mean, dentist offices, whatever you're gonna have, right? Clinics, whatever. You get the list of them. How I told you on yellowpages.com, yellowbook.com. Put in dentist offices 30083. You get everybody in Stone Mountain. Then you do churches 30083. Get everybody in Stone Mountain. Then you do plants, whatever, 30083, right? You get everybody. You do that for every sector. So anybody that you're gonna mail to, you can still use that same list and mail them a flyer, right? Work that list, mail them a flyer, or you can use that flyer as a follow-up to your phone call, however you decide to do it, right? Door hangers. If you go door to door and you knock, no one picks up or no one answers the door, they out for lunch or whatever the case is, you can still leave a door hanger, or leave them with the door hanger once you leave. Once you talk to the receptionist and they say, hey, this person isn't available right now, he's out of the office, he'll be back in 2 days. Is there a business card or any literature you want to leave? You say, sure, here's a business card and here's a flyer. The little door hanger should have your latest promotion, whatever you're offering, your latest offer on it, right? So you leave your business card and a door hanger. If you don't have a door hanger, you can do a flyer, as long as they have your latest offers on it and a call to action. You want them to be able to, you want him to call you back in 2 days. If he don't call you back, don't get discouraged. You just call him and let him know, hey, yes, I was at the office a couple of days ago. I spoke to Amanda in regards to cleaning services. I'm not sure if she told you, but I just wanted to do a follow-up phone call just to make sure you guys understood everything and that you got my flyer. That's just something quick that I thought from the top of my head. It's very simple to do, but the more you do it, the better you will become. Okay? I'm Fabio Hart. The only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. The direct contact number for me is 1-888-770-8076, or you can reach me at bookfabiohart@gmail.com. I'm also reachable on Instagram at Trinidadian_hotboy, or you can reach me at Facebook at Fabio Hart, or you can go ahead and reach me at Tumblr at Fabio Hart, or you can reach me at About Me at Fabio Hart, or just go ahead and Google me at Fabio Hart. Okay, take care, folks.